Have you ever thought what it would be like to explore the galaxy for a new world to live on? Like really, the people here are incorrigible. Well, here's your opportunity to not only find a new planet to live on, but to take a bunch of people with you. Wait, what? No, I'm trying to get away from people. Well, with Exodus Fleet, you're trying to get the most tribes off of a dying planet before the Cylons attack you. Wait, what? No Cylons? Hey, this is JT with G Club. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more board game related content, such as epic board game trailers and interviews, well, start by hitting that subscribe button and hitting the bell to be notified of any new content. In our reviews, we start off by talking about the best moment of the game. Talk about whether or not I like it, get into the pros and cons, and even do some comparisons. So, let's jump into the best moment of Exodus Fleet. When you time your resources just right to be able to get a bunch of tribes off the planet at one time when no one else can, that's got to be the best moment of the game. In Exodus Fleet, you are putting together a fleet of ships that will allow tribes to survive the long trip to find a new home away from Earth. Each round, players take turns as the admiral of the fleet. As the admiral, you choose what phase everyone will participate in. If a phase other than income is chosen, then a bidding phase will occur. You will need to bid shrewdly to attract the crews you need to fulfill the job. These jobs include mining for resources, transporting tribes to your ships, building new ships for your fleet, and exploring deep space for resourceful planets or aliens. However, if the Admiral chooses the income phase, she will receive a special bonus. This bonus comes in the form of income, resources, or explorer cards, while everyone else in general gets money based upon their ships. In the middle round and in the final round of the game, you will score survival points based off of the number of tribes you have on board, the ships you own, and for having multiple ships of a faction. Whoever has the most survival points by the end of the game has shown their fleet has contributed the most to the survival of the human race and will win Exodus Fleet. So when you time your resources just right, and you're able to move several tribes at once in the transportation phase, while everyone else has to fight off Cylons, that's gotta be the best No? Are you sure? Well, there should be Cylons. So that was the best moment of the game, but did I like it? Yes, I love it. It's a hidden gem. It really should be getting more hype than it is. And quite frankly, it does a really good job at variable phase order and makes me love bidding, which is very difficult to do. So let's get into why in the balancing act. Now the good thing about this game that I like is that it has open bidding, where everyone gets to walk away with at least something. However, if you're not good at reading other players, then as an early bidder, you may end up overbidding and wasting precious money. Now, the graphic design of this game is very helpful, especially the iconography. On the other hand, though, some of the text in the cards can be pretty tiny. Now, this has great production value and has great components to it, and just like any other TMG product, it has more baggies than the DEA allows. However, one thing to consider is with all those great components, comes with a longer setup. Now, higher player counts in this game are not discouraged because they add to the dynamics of the game without adding much to the length of the game. However, lower player counts tend to take away from the experience. Now, because of the rulebook and the amount of components that are going on, for a beginner just trying to figure out how to play this game, it can be intimidating. However, the rulebook does a great job in explaining the game. It even has descriptions of each ship's powers. And really, once you get going in this game and you learn it, it's really easy to pick up and get going. Now, I enjoy games like Rising Sun and Imminent Domain that use variable phase order. So a player will choose what phase you're going to be in, and then everybody else has to follow that phase. Really enjoy that aspect of a game. However, bidding is not something I typically enjoy. Exodus Fleet pulls it off, though, in such a way that it's not only open-handed, but you don't lose money. You usually get something when you walk away from the bid. such a great job at keeping all the players engaged. It goes by really fast when you're playing this game. I mean, in a 3 to 4 player game, once we got it going, we were able to knock out a game in like 45 to 60 minutes, and the box actually says it's supposed to be a 90-minute game. So I would say if you dig the theme, you love variable phase order, and you don't mind the bidding aspect, well, I would say go get this game. So if you like this video, then you can check out this other content that our G Club Lab Tech specifically designed for you. No, not you. You, over there. Yeah, you, yeah, exactly. Click here. You know who you are.